has been done. Ndio sasa vitu vimeanza kuelea. We want to encourage Kenyans to continue to have faith in this team. The cameras, I'm sure, will have focused on National Dialogue Committee. We've given ourselves an acronym, NADCO. So ukimwona mama pale mheshimiwa namuita NADCO member, not hardcore, or Hassan Omar, all of us. And I can tell you the gelling is tremendous, and that's why we are making progress. We thank our technical teams, and indeed we thank our both houses of Parliament, the National Assembly, and the Senate, because they have now given their unanimous approval and support to the work of this team. So, yeah, we're going to sign the framework agreement soon after this, and we're also going to sign an agreement on the issues that will be presented. And we're going to tell Kenyans what to do next. We continue to reiterate that this is serious national work. If ever there was a moment that this country should come together, it is now. And we are determined as a team to make sure that happens. And we continue to tell Kenyans to ignore the naysayers. There will always be those who feel threatened for whatever reason by something so illustrious, because this is wonderful work. And we're going to move very, very fast. A lot of work will be happening also. I think sometime we've agreed on the work plan again, the dates and everything, and when to have stakeholder engagement, for example, that is clear. And so we are ready to sign, we are ready to go. A lot more work remains to be done. And therefore, when we call on the stakeholders, I'm sure every Kenyan will know they are stakeholders. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe before we sign, the only other issue, as has been mentioned by His Excellency, we appreciated the work that has gone on in Parliament, both houses. The Senate passed the motion yesterday without any amendments, as passed by the National Assembly. And that, therefore, puts in motion the 60 days that we say. Then we have appreciated the Senate for the work they put in yesterday, and recognize that now our 60 days begin ticking from yesterday. And that is why we reaffirm our commitment to complete this process within the set timelines. With that, I think...
Unless you have any questions.
Is that Apollo?
Yes, it's me. As far as the agenda of the talk is concerned, maybe what are the issues of priority? Do you have maybe like what you're going to start with? And when you talk about IBC, telling the selection fund to take notes, how are you going to deal with the selection fund? Will it be suspended or what will happen? Given you're tackling the issue of IBC.
I think to begin with, Apollo, on prioritization, sorry, we didn't mention, we have adjourned to Friday this week at 10 a.m. to allow the Secretariat and the technical teams to work on prioritization of the issues and guide us on how we prioritize what issues do we begin with, so we'll be able to communicate that decision once we meet again on Friday. On the question of whether we are able to stop the selection panel, we are not writing to them to stop doing their work. It's just to take what has been described by the Honorable Eugene Omaro in our meeting as judicial notice of the ongoings of this National Dialogue team. Therefore, even as they progress their work, then they take note that it's part of the issues that we are engaging on. And for sure, I am certain when we begin to engage with stakeholders, those are among the stakeholders most likely that we'll be engaging with.
Thank you. Sawa.
On the statement of issues, I think you'll be able to see those issues once we send the document. It's one of the documents that we'll be giving to you to relate to the public.
Aya ne committee ya wiguano iria iragitwo riu National Dialogue Committee na ni makiambiriirie riu wega kahinda ga thikũ 60 cia gukiarĩrĩria maundu maria mabatie kunyitithania a Kenya. Tuthie na mbere. Gavana wa kaunti ya Embu Cecily Mbarire ni arutite mukana ni kuri aruti wira a thibitari cia kaunti ino iguru rigie gukinyaniria motungata, akiuga ati riu no muhaka kugie na wigiririki wa maabitha othe magitanywo kwandikithia mathaa ma kuingira wira aningi kumira wira kuhitukira mitambo ya biometrics. Mbarire oho ningi ni areganite na muhuhu wa ati ciana 5 ni ciakuire thiini wa thibitari umunene wa Embu na ni kurumirira thina wa thitima, akiuga ati aria maratheremia muhuhu uyu ni andu marenda kumuthukiria ritwa tu.
Thirikari ya kaunti ya Embu niranire kugacirithia motungata ma urigitani thibitari-ini ciothe, riu maabitha a urigitani makirutirwo mukana wa kwaga wigiririki wira-ini. Kuringana na gavana wa kaunti no Cecily Mbarire, riu maabitha aria mararuta wira thibitari-ini ciothe maribataraga gwikira kirore mitambo-ini ya biometrics kuonania mathaa maria maraingira na kumira wira-ini.
Na lazima watu wachukue biometrics. Ukiingia kazi asubuhi tujue umeingia saa fulani, ukitoka tujue umetoka saa fulani. Kama uko night duty, we want to know umekuwa night duty. Kumekuwa na mipango, unakuta ward mzima iko na nasi mmoja juu amepangana huko, wengine wasikuje, mwingine aende. Sasa hii kitu itaweza kutuonyesha nani anaenda kazi na nani haendi.
Mbarire oho akiuga no muhaka maabitha aya mahimbirie mogaruruku, akiuga ndekuhe kanya aria makoretwo makihurana na makinya maria thirikari iratacukia kugacirithia sekta ino.
Lazima tulainishe health sector in Embu County. Mahali tulikuta sipo mahali iko sahi, and we'll make it even better going forward. Kwa hivyo watu wajitayarishe, wafanye the right thing. All the people of Embu County are asking for is value for their money. If we are paying you a salary, have you worked for it? Ama unatundanganya.
Ihinda-ini riu akiagithia kiene muhuhu uria ukoretwo githeremio nenda-ini cia ukinyaniria ati ciana 5 ni ciakuire thibitari-ini nene ya Embu kurumirira thina wa thitima uria wacungiririo ni thitima kura guothe bururi-ini kiumia kihituku.
Hiyo usiku kuna mtoto wa wiki 21 premature ambaye alitolewa ishara akakuja level 5. Huyo ndio bahati mbaya aliaga, one because hakuweza kufika in good time aangaliwe, na alikuwa 21 weeks old. Hiyo ndio kesi moja tu, na sio ati hiyo si ya maana, but it's good to be factual. That is the only case tulikuwa nayo on Friday night.
Hadwini ha Kameme TV titagugena kwa Waduru.
Aya tugithie na mbere. Aikari a itura ria Acacia guku ni mwena wa Kitengela sub county-ini ya Kajiado ya irathiro ni matetete ni undu wa guthukanga gwa barabara ya kilomita 6 mwena uyu, na iria maugite ati ni thukite muno makeria na iracungiriria mitino mingi ya oro muthenya ya barabara. Kuringana na aikari ya barabara ino iria iheanirwo mbeca ni thirikari ya county ya Kajiado ikoretwo iri mukamo kuri maabitha a county na aria makoretwo magitongia nayo, na ni thutha wa kuheanirwo ciringi bilioni 3 mwaka-ini wa kigina wa mwaka wa 2021-2023 aniguo korwo igikirwo maramu ende ona thutha wa ikaria ya guteta ndere ya thondekwa. Ikaria ya macungiriirio gukorwo magicanga mbeca na nigetha makorwo makimithondeka.
Sababu wenyeji hapa wanazidi kutaabika juu ya barabara mbovu, na tumeona county hawajawajibika vilivyo juu ya kutengeneza hii barabara. Tumeweza kushuhudia ajali kama 2 leo, na hata kila siku hizo ajali zinapatikananga hapa. Gari zinazidi kuharibikia kwa barabara na wenyeji wanazidi kutaabika sana.
Tunahitaji tu usaidizi tutengeneze barabara, atuwekee mara mata ikuwe soft kama wajeka lami, lakini watuwekee tu barabara ikuwe vizuri. Ile hata naona ndudisi yetu kila saa inatoboka mguu, inapigwa mshumari. So ile pesa unapata inakunywa hata na mara mfili unasungusha moshi hapo, unaona. Unaona sasa hii hata shocks unashinda ukibaia, na shock ni 3,000, unaona. So atusaidie tu barabara tungese. Juara sio hatujui Kajiado ni nini. Kila mtu akikuja hata ametoka Western anakuja hapa anashindwa hii Kajiado inakaaje. Barabara itengenezwe.
Na tuthiete na mbere wega na gicanjama kirari hakuhe gututhuka thiini wa kanitha wa PCA wa Membri mwena wa Roiro kaunti-ini ya Kiambu ni hingo ya uheani wa basari kuri arutwo 3,200 na ni thutha wa gikundi kia nyanake kirathararirie mihango ino iria iratongoragio ni gavana Kimani wa Matangi. No na gukiri oro uguo mihango ino ni irathire na mbere ona thengia wa kurugama hanini na ni thutha wa nyanake icio itongoretio ni ma MCAs aria marekinyetie thiini wa kanitha uyu na kuria igongona riri rirahanikagira marambite kurugamia mihango ino no gikundi kia ma MCAs akaunti ya Kiambu ni gikoretwo gigiukanirira na gavana wa Matangi makienda matigirwo mihango ya kuheana basari.
Basari kutoka sasa mwaka huu, na hata sikuwa nimemaliza mwezi 7 nikasema basari ya Kiambu tunaipiga times 3. Sasa basari ilipatiwa ile ya mwanzo, hii ni basari tunapata sasa, na tukimaliza hapa tunaanza kuandikisha watu next week tupate basari ya 300 million.
Na hakika hiyo ni mwaka moja sasa imekamilika tangu gavana achaguliwe na ameweza kupeana basari mara 2. Na sisi tumekuwa tukizoea basari inapeanangwa once per year. Lakini ya gavana Kimani wa Matangi at least amepeana mara 2 na ametuahidi mwezi wa 9 analeta ingine ya mwaka huu bado.
Ya shughuli ya kupatiwa basari na gavana, although hazijaenda tu vile ilikuwa, watu wamefurahia. Ma MCAs wamepatiwa basari na chairman na secretaries waende wakapatie watu wado kwao. Ile kitu poa tumeona na governor pia na mind mavijana. Kila ward ni kama chukua mavijana kadhaa, although si wote wamepata kazi, na hiyo ni kitu muhimu sana.
Kwa ndani ward nimefurahi kwa ajili nimepata hii check, na nafurahi governor aendelee kuongezea. Saa hii nashukuru mtoto kesho atarudi shule.
Aya, tuthie na mbere na muingi wa wadi ya Makima gicigo-ini kia mbere ya Mohoro kuria ni kaunti-ini ya Embu riu ni moretie thirikari ya kaunti no guthagania mubango wa kuongerera thibitari na kuria muingi ungimatha motungata makinyaneru ma urigitani. Muingi mwena uyu hugite ati thibitari igiri cia gikiro kia dispensary iria ciri thiini wa wadi ino ni cikoretwo na muhatikano munene kuona gicigo giki kiri na aikari makiria ma 30,000.
Makaya maikari wadi-ini ya Makima kaunti-ini ya Embu ni thirikari ikorwo ikiongerera namba ya thibitari mwena uyu niguo muingi uhote kwamukira motungata makinyaniru ma urigiti. Wadi ino iri na thibitari igiri tu iria ni cia gikiro kia dispensary, aikari magitariria ati kumana na uingi wa arwaru aingi macungagiririo guthie gwetha motungata kundu kuraya.
Hakuna mandawa katika zile facilities mbili, na vile vile hospitali kama ya Bondoni haina electricity, haina stima, kumaanisha kwamba kama kuna huduma yote ambayo inahitaji stima haiwezi endelea pale. Vile vile hakuna maji kule, hakuna fence.
Ile mbili ziko iko katika the sub county headquarter, ambapo wakati tunahitaji lazima mtu alipie gharama ya mafuta, na saa nyingine unapata mtu hata hana hela. Inamlazimu saa nyingine unazalia nyumbani, pengine unaumia unakufa kwa nyumba.
Kwirikanite amwe ya atumia aritu makoretwo magicungiririo kuherwo ciana micii kumana na kuraihiriria gwa thibitari, riu makienda thirikari kumurika thina uyu niguo kwagirithia motungata ma urigiti.
Tunalazimu tu tukae nyumbani, tuzalie nyumbani. Kama hauna hela utaenda wapi? Saa nyingine unalazimika kupelekwa kwa baiskeli. Sengine unapepo hata kwa ile gari ya ng'ombe.
Oho mendekithitie thibitari cigiri ikorwo ikiambatirio ikiro, ikorwo na wodi ya atumia kuherwo ciana o undu umwe na wodi ya arwaru, undu uria maugite ni ukuhuthia murigo uria makoretwo naguo.
Ukiangalia kama Makema dispensary, Bondoni dispensaries, kuna maternity wing and male ward zenye ziko hapo na bado hazijai maliziwa na miaka 5 imeisha.
Tunaomba pia tuongezewe madaktari, na hata huku kwetu Makima tumesoma pia kuna manasi tumesoma.
Handu-ini ha Kameme TV ritwa riakwa ni Wambui wa Njuguna.
Tathie na mbere na arimi kuma icigo citiganite ni moritio gukorwo riu makihimbirio huthiri wa bataraitha ya kimera niyo yoikaine na kimonimoni ta organic thiini wa ikinya ria gutigirira ati ni manyihia ururu wa tiri wao na niguo gukinyaniria undu uyu riu bodi ya irio nyumu ya NCPB ni manyitanire na kambuni ya uthondeki wa bataraitha ya GPC kuria arimi marihotaga riu kugura bataraitha ya organic thiini wa ceceni ciothe cia NCPB. Mwandiki wa wito Batarwa Mwangi na ndeto ino.
Uhuthiri wa bataraitha ya kimerera kana organic ni undu ukoretwo kihurirwo ndebe. Riu bataraitha ino ikiendekithio niguo kwagirithia tiri na kunyihia ururu wa tiri migunda-ini. Kambuni ya uthondeki wa bataraitha ya kimerera ya GPC nimwe ya kambuni iria ikoretwo ikiendekithia uhuthiri wa bataraitha ino kuria riu yambiririe gukinyiria arimi bataraitha ino kuhitukira ruhonge rwa NCPB.
Nginya nditwarite na thirikari na gatuhe rutha tukorwo tukiendia mbolea itu Silwood na undu ungi ingina andu agwitu thaa ici ni turahota kwira mundu wothe urathie Silwood gwicira kuma next week ni tukorwo twambiriirie ni gukoretwo na diseases nyingi already ni through ya chemical utumira chemical through spraying through fertilizers.
Kuringana na murugamiri munene wa GPC Joe Kariuki, moguni maria mari bataraitha-ini ya organic ni kiondorita na korwo arimi mamihimbiria ona magetha mao migunda-ini no mongerereke.
Tumenyete andu uhoro wa mazao ni manyihite muno na gutumira fertilizer itu teno itu ya GPC ina 70% organic matter na organic matter ni muhimu muno na mimea. Watumira nitrogen nyingi muno mugunda-ini waku umenye pH igokorwo nyingi muno mugunda-ini waku na nikio turahimiza ona akorwo ni watumira ici ingi ureduce hanini waje gutumira mbolea ya kiasiri icio ni nginya mbolea ya nguku ya ng'ombe no iguteithia
ona kuo kwigwatira kwa bataraitha ino hari arimi gukoneka gukorwo kuhuthitio
urigura mbolea ya fertilizer igiri tugakunengera imwe no iyo imwe turakunengera ni tondu wa kuongerera organic matter mugunda-ini waku igetha ithuĩ tukiendia iyo carbon tukaona mbeca nyingi na tuhota gukuriha mbeca iria cingihota gukuiganira na guteithia family.
Arimi no matanyitwo kuguneka kumana na kwagirithia tiri wao kuria riu matanyitwo kwambiriria kwendia tiri na itenya ria kwendia riera muthemba wa carbon kuria maraheo marehi ma mutaratara uhanaine na uria wikaine ta carbon credit.
Nitui arimi ni makoretwo makiaga irio jiganu na income jiganu cia kuhotithia family yao na nikio turokire na uhoro wa carbon credit ya soil igetha mahote ku earn extra money through carbon credit through the soil na pia no tureka ya miti.
Hadini ya Kameme TV letorako ni Bataru wa Mwangi.
Aya tukitigana na ciĩgiĩ ũrĩmi wa bataraitha ya kĩmerera nĩ ũndũ wa gũthaitĩra tĩri tũthiĩ nginya kũrĩa mwena wa gĩcũa-inĩ na kũrĩa mũtumia wa mũnini wa mũtongoria wa bũrũri Pastor Dorcas Rigathĩ nĩ arugũrĩtie kĩgomano gĩa gũteithĩrĩria andũ arĩa marĩ thĩinĩ wa gĩterenge kĩa ũnyui wa njohi oro ũndũ ũmwe na ũhũthĩri wa ndawa cia kũrebia thibitarĩ-inĩ wa Railways Shimanzi kaunti-inĩ ya Mombatha. Kĩgomano gĩkĩ na kĩrĩa kĩambĩrĩirie ũmũthĩ gitanyitwo guteithĩrĩria mwana wa kahĩ akorwo akitigana na kuhuthira na akorwo akiumoto ukombo-ini wa njohi. Dorcas Rigathĩ arugũrĩtie mũbango ũyũ thĩinĩ wa icigo citiganĩte cia bũrũri na kũrĩa magana ma nyanake marathiĩ na mbere na gũteithĩka.
Ngori tutaenda kesho, nitakuwa hapa sasa. Sawa? Haya. Hiro kuna mzee alifariki pale, mlisikia, akiwa anang'ang'ania basari. Ndipo nikasema kwa hii akili yangu
tugacoka muharani ndo wa gutukana kwa riboti icio tugukurehagera riboti igie kuhurana na ndawa cia kurevia kuri mbeũ njithi muno makiria kigomano kiria kirathie na mbere kuria mwena wa Mombatha no tukakiamba gucunga muhera. Tumurike riboti ingi na thirikari iri na mubango wa kwambika mutaratara wa gukomborithia migunda yayo na iria itarahuthika kuri society cia arimi oro ũndũ ũmwe na arimi airia guku bũrũri-inĩ nĩguo gukuria indo ciao na ningĩ cia uthondeki wa irio cia ng'ombe na kuongerera urimi wa iria guku bururi-ini. Ndeto ĩno iheanĩtwo nĩ andĩki akaru atandatũ matongoretio nĩ PS wa mahiũ Jonathan Mweke na arĩa macerete thĩinĩ wa kĩganda gĩa Society ya Gĩthũngũri Dairy ĩrĩa ĩrathondeka iria rĩa Fresher.
Government, number one, is ensure that our farmers have the right breed of dairy cows so that they can produce as much milk as possible. That will increase our production. So with that, government from December is going to start providing semen sexing, which will help dairy farmers. The second thing that we have identified is around animal feed. The farmers have told us many times that the food is too expensive, and actually it's about 60% of the cost of production for milk. So His Excellency the President has removed completely all taxes and levies and duty from animal feed inputs.
That we have land under state corporations, we have land under ADC, we have land under Carlo, we have land under Kenya Prisons, NYS, which are lying idle. And the government has decided to commercialize the use of this land.
Kuliko ardhi kama hii leo waje wawekezaji kutoka nje waje wawekeze, tunawa encourage wananchi wajiunge katika cooperatives. Ukiangalia hizi cooperatives hapa, mashirika haya mengi yanapelekwa na watu ambao ni wazee.
So for the State Department of Trade, we are very concerned about ensuring that the retail side of the market works well for producers and farmers. We are also concerned that transit of goods across counties happens efficiently and without costs.
We are looking that the textile industry is going to support the dairy industry by supply of the cotton seed cake, sunflower farming. All these things are going to bring down the cost of food.
Maziwa tuko naye mingi, ile tuko naye kwa store. Kama sasa hivi tuko na kama 4 million liters kwa store zetu, na soko imekwama kidogo. So tumewaelezea hii maziwa ya kutoka nje lazima iangaliwe sana, juu ndio inakuja kuchafua soko ya nchi yetu.
Haya, tukitigana na icio cia kũrĩa Kiambu ciĩgiĩ ũrĩmi wa iria nĩ atĩ nakĩo gĩkundi kĩmwe kĩa mbeũ njĩthĩ gũkũ Nairobi rĩu nĩ magĩũkĩtie ũrogoti wa mbegũ cia matunda thĩinĩ wa ciara na thoko-inĩ citiganĩte, na thutha ũcio magacihanda tũtoo-inĩ, na wona ciarĩkia kũmera maraciheana thĩinĩ wa mathukuru matiganĩte hatarĩ marĩhi, na ĩno ĩrĩ ta njĩra ya kũgitĩra na kũhuka kwa matunda mamwe marĩa makoragwo gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ. Mũikarĩri gĩtĩ wa gĩkundi kĩa Millennial Environmentalist James Kamau augĩte atĩ maraheana matunda maya hatarĩ marĩhi kũrĩ mathukuru.
Gĩcunjĩ gĩa 13 harĩ igana kĩa mbeũ njĩthĩ matirĩ mawĩra bũrũri-inĩ, ũndũ ũrĩa ũcũngĩrĩirie aingĩ gwĩkuruhania na ũhũthĩri wa ndawa cia kũrebia na njohi. No kũrĩ James Kamau ũrĩa ũthomeire maũndũ megiĩ marĩa matũrigicĩirie University wa Kenyatta nĩ yũkĩte wĩra wa mwanya ũrĩa nĩ wa kũngania mbegũ cia matunda na mboga citiganĩte ciara-inĩ.
We are all seeds. None of us could be here if we were not seeds. So if we want to protect our life, and even protecting our life means protecting the life of other things, we have to start with the seeds.
No mũthĩ tũgacemania nake kĩara-inĩ gĩkĩ hakuhĩ na thoko ya City gũkũ Nairobi kũrĩa akoretwo akĩũngania mbegũ ici.
Ndio hii pia pilipili zote zimetupwa.
Na gũcoka gũcihanda tuta-inĩ makĩhũthĩra maratathi ma mĩnyore marĩa mahũthĩkĩte.
Mangoes, avocado, all types of fruits that are sold in the market. Yellow passion, utapata yellow passion imeoza. To somebody that is waste because nobody will buy it and eat it, but to me that is a gold mine because it has the seeds inside. So I'll come get the seeds and then plant them. It is very simple. Actually, you can do it in your own balcony. We'll tell you is if you eat your avocado today or you eat your mangoes or lugwards, these are the ones that are in the seasons. Keep the seeds. When you drink your milk in the morning, keep the pepper. Then look for soil. Put soil in the milk pepper, put your seed and then water. After 2 months you have your seedling, plant it at your home or give it out like you are doing.
Kũringana nake thabarĩ ĩno yambĩrĩirie mĩaka 3 kũgerera gĩkundi gĩa kũramata marĩa matũrigicĩirie kĩa Millennial Environmentalist kũrĩa makoretwo makĩrongoreria thoko citiganĩte gũkũ Nairobi.
You can look at us, we are very strategic. Even the Kabete nursery is actually between Kameme market and the N market, Nitango N. So when we situate ourselves, we actually surround ourselves with schools because our primary source of seeds is schools. The kids, when they eat their fruits at home, they bring the seeds home. So that is one way to prevent the seeds reaching the dustbins.
Hamwe na Mũruna we Teresia Mũrago ahithũrĩtie kĩoneki gĩake nĩ gũthomithia Akenya bata wa kũgitĩra mbegũ citikahuke rĩu makĩrongoreria mathukuru matiganĩte.
We usually have projects going on. We call them school tree projects, where we plant trees in school, over 10,000. Because in this year alone, we've given out more than 5,000 seedlings. Yeah, even as you saw in our nursery, the trees are less. But last month, they were way more than that.
Moigĩte kwa ihinda rĩrĩ nĩ maheanĩte makĩria ma mĩtĩ ya matunda 10,000 kũrĩ thukuru na ikundi citiganĩte makĩenda kambĩini ĩno ĩiyũkio guothe bũrũri-inĩ.
We cannot be talking about tree cover, forest cover, and then we don't have measures or even policies to protect our seeds. If you had dustbins in every market in Kenya just for seeds, then KFS, that is the work they should be doing, or KEFRI. They should have actually dustbins where every Kenyan knows this is the point to deposit the seeds. And if that is done, then the cost of all this tree planting will reduce drastically, because we'll be sourcing our seeds here.
Na nĩguo kĩoneki kĩao gĩkinyanĩre na kĩgacĩre mena uge ũyũ kũrĩ we wĩna muoroto wa gũcera gĩcagi Dithemba.
Urge people to be mindful of the seeds. Whenever you eat like any fruit and you find it to be so sweet, yani ile fruit yenye unakula unasikia ni tamu sana, save the seed. Just try by like throwing it in the soil and covering, and let nature do the rest.
Every seed you come across right now, plant it. When you go home in December, go plant fruit trees at your home, instead of buying seedlings from other people. It's quite expensive, and you don't get to experience or actually learn a little bit, because my patience has been taught by not by human beings but by these plants. I was not a patient man. Now I'm patient because of this. You have to take time seeing a seed grow.
Ngĩribotera Kameme TV, Gitau wa Wanjikũ.
Na riboti ĩyo ya gũthaitĩra marĩa matũrigicĩirie nĩyo gũtũithĩranĩria mohoro Gitau. Nĩ ngatho nĩ ũndũ wa gwĩtĩkĩra gũtũcagũra. Nĩ ngũkwendekithĩria mũthenya mwega mathaa mau matigarĩte ũmũthĩ, na ũthiĩ na mbere na gũkenerera tabarĩra iria cikũrũmĩrĩra. Njĩtagwo Gĩcimo, tũgũteithanagia na Wangũi wa Mwangi.
Kameme TV, mũthĩgi wa rũrĩrĩ.